copy pasted. It doesn't mean that it's going to perform well.
No matter what YouTuber you look at, they'll all tell you that there's a little bit of luck involved. None of us are all here based on all on our own merit. Yeah, like there's definitely a luck element that all of us have had to go through.
And I would say network too. Making friends is super important.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah. The hardest part about making friends though is like you always get this fear that you're gonna try and make friends with somebody and they just gonna think you want to use them for views.
That's the double-edged sword of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
But that's like. Sorry,
I'm still using you, motherfucker. Still, I'm using the fuck out of y'all.
I haven't you know what's weird is I haven't really ever gotten that fear. Like I feel like I've always been one of the group that's really like tried to reach out to new people and constantly try and like. Well, I don't really do that much anymore.
Me all the fucking time before we were friends. You would invite me to every fucking session. I was like, I don't know why he's inviting me.
Yeah, because I remember that you were part of the offensive jokes, and I wanted to bring people around that were like comfortable in that situation. And I had played with so many people that like, I'd make a joke like that and they'd be like, oh, you shouldn't say that, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, same.
And you're just like, you crashed the plane into the tower. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, he's a keeper. I like this one.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. Like, I know I've said it before. But whenever I first started playing with like, I don't even know if McNasty and Blarg were around. Like when I
wasn't for like the first few times you guys played Siege.
Yeah, like when I first started playing Siege, it was like me and I didn't even really know Do. Like I never spoke to him, and he invites me, and I'm like, dude, it's gonna be so quick that these fuckers are gonna be like, do not invite Soup again, because I just knew it was coming. I was like, he's gonna regret inviting me.
No, I had invited you to one other collab thing in the past. I think you did the open lobby like guess the song thing. Yeah, that I used to do, and I liked you from that. I was like, yeah, he's good people, he's good energy, he's a funny guy. So.
Now look at this.
Bet you fucking regret that one, don't you?
Oh yeah, no, worst decision ever, right? Complete misinterpretation of your personality.
But what you were saying earlier, McNasty, about like the friend thing, about people like worried about that you're gonna be like using you or whatever. I feel like that's why it's good to make friends like super fucking early on. Like I started reaching out to other YouTubers that were around my size at like 100 subs. And without doing that, I don't think I ever would have like stuck around long enough with my channel to, get to this point. So I don't know. I feel like people need to be less scared to reach out to other content creators around their size. Cause like chances are they also want to collab, but they're also too scared to do it,
If you have 500 subs and you're hitting up somebody with like 4 million subs, that makes sense. But like,
it's a bit of a stretch.
You can network around your, if you meet somebody that's in the YouTube community and they have a friend group, and, all their friends are kind of like a mix of subs or whatever, then you interact with them. And then, one of them, like with me in my situation, one of the first YouTubers I ever met was Rack. And Rack had like 30K subs. I had like 19K. And then Rack just blew up out of nowhere. And like naturally with him, I kind of like grew because I was in his videos and stuff. And then once I took the switch to Siege because of like Jay and I think Prios was there, like I took a little bit of a jump to Siege. Yeah. And then that's how I met you guys, because I met Kugo and he played Siege, and then he introduced me to Do, and then Soup.
No, when you started inviting me, I was still at like probably like 3K subs. You were at like 50K. Because I remember when you first hit me up, I was like, damn, this guy's channel is fucking huge. Like, that guy is fucking sick.
The first like YouTube friend group that I ever met, it was like MW2 days.
Oh my god! I was looking, OG.
I was looking for people to play with, so I typed in like Modern Warfare 2, like funny or something on YouTube like that.
Yeah.
And I went to the 5th page of videos, and I saw like some guy that had like a troll face in his thumbnail or something like that. And I was like, this is the one right here. So I found his gamer tag and I like sent him a message or something like that, and then I just went to his profile and literally fucking joined his Xbox Live party with his friends. Just randomly. No invitation. Like, imagine you're in a Discord call now and somebody just joins. That you have no idea who they are, and they just start talking. That is how I made my first YouTube friend.
They didn't like kick you? They were okay with it? They're just like, yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah. It was like, you want to play some games? Sure.
Dude, old Xbox was not only like the most toxic thing ever, but it was the most friendliest. Like people were just down to play with whoever.
Yeah, people weren't egotistical like they are now. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Where's your clout?
It was like I had been there all day. Just like, you want to play some games, man? Sure.
Do you guys still have any? Do you guys still have any Xbox friends from like back in the day that you ever like keep in touch with?
No,
not really.
There's a dude. There's a dude named Zero. I met him on what was the second Zombies map?
That was such a common Xbox name.
Yeah, it was.
I've known so many people named Zero.
And he has like
Zero
10 zeros after. Yeah. But yeah, I met him on the second DLC map for our World at War Zombies. And we played together so fucking much. And every like 6 months, he'll just randomly shoot me a message and be like, hey man, watched your last video. Really enjoyed it. Just out of nowhere. I'm like, thanks, dude. It's oddly wholesome. But yeah, it's probably, that has been, God, probably almost like 10 years now. That's
crazy.
Kept in touch somewhat with the dude wild. I met on COD Zombies.
I don't even remember any of like the people that I played with on Xbox days.
Really?
I would just like randomly play with a group and then like they'd either find me funny or I'd find them funny or we'd all be like good together. And then we'd play for like a year or something and then like we would just like disband. Like people would just stop playing Xbox.
Some of those people were so fucking cool though. Like I made a friend like my first day on from like New Jersey and I added him on like Facebook. And we just like keep up with his personal life. We just play Call of Duty together. It's so weird.
That is so bizarre.
You ever meet somebody on or like on Xbox that like lives in the same town as you?
No.
Really? Like people would have that happened to me all the time because people would always put my my area code in their like gamer tag and I'd be like, hey, are you from here? And they'd be like, yeah, fuck you. And I'd be like, dude, I live like 3 streets away from you. And then we end up like having sex.
And murder
you.
And
then he calls the cops and then
kills you.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen, but I live in a town of like 30,000
That's happened to me on
people,
RuneScape before.
Really?
I've literally met people.
Why do you
because
have your area code? Oh, they had theirs.
For some reason, people in this area code are like prideful of this area fucking for some reason, even though it's full of gang members and shit.
I was gonna say because you're like it's not like you're in like the Bay or anything.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's just like a lot of people. I've seen it so many times, like on many different occasions. I've seen people in my Twitch chat in like the past month who have the area code in their name.
You should ask where their house is.
That is bizarre.
Bring them a shoe or something.
Well, I'm not going to do that on fucking live streaming. I'm just going to give away my town.
Well, you've given away your phone number, so you know what's
one guy, and then I immediately change my number.
We all know you live in Monkey Town, USA.
That's why I constantly blurt my own town. I'm proud of Monkey Town, USA.
Yourself 24/7.
Monkey Town, USA.
People don't believe it's real, but you know.
We should get angry in games and then read out our full street address.
That is an awful idea.
Just shout our social security number.
That's it. I'm shouting out the 3 numbers on the back of my credit card.